Hey, three times a charm. I want to welcome you if you're joining me live. You've really made it when you access the 8th chakra. That is like the VIP lounge to the spirit world. And so today I'm going to talk to you about the 8th chakra. Very few people know exists. And there's a whole lot more chakras that exist beyond that. But today we're going to stop at 8. My name is Amirah Hall, and I am a manifesting mentor. If it's your first time here, I'm really grateful. I'm a psychic medium with a twist, I guess you could say. I see energy. So what I'm able to do is see it and remove it. When we can remove and release the pain we're struggling with, then we can create our dreams and turn our dreams into reality. And so that's what I'm all about. I've been on this path for over 23 years. I'm the author of this book, Manifesting Miracles and the Art of Being in the Flow. Truly, it is about coming into balance and harmony and understanding more of who we are. It's not just about saying affirmations till your face turns blue. All right. We're here to come into alignment. I learned in my own near-death experience 23 years ago that we are energy beings. And once we understand that we can direct that energy to create what we want, then we're truly empowered. That's enlightened. In today's discussion, the 8th chakra is not like the other chakras. It doesn't come into the body. It normally sits above your head, maybe from anywhere from 2 inches to 3 feet. And so it's not in a specific location. So when I look at it for different people, it's sort of bounces around. It's where the seat of your soul resides. I like to refer to it as the house for your higher self. It's known also in ancient texts as the soul star chakra. A little easy for me to say. Yeah. So it's more esoteric than the other 7 chakras. It's more difficult to pinpoint or identify or to even articulate. The thing about the 8th chakra is it's a constant from lifetime to lifetime. It doesn't change. Imagine you go to a movie theater and you're sitting in the theater watching a movie. There's a projector projecting the movie, and then there's the movie. You don't ever jump in the movie and you don't jump into the projector. It's like that. Your 8th chakra is like you sitting in the theater. You're neutral. You're observing. You get to have the experience. And it's your place of connecting with the divine, with God, Allah, Mother, Father, God, whatever you call that divine. This is where your higher self resides and connects and communicates with the divine. This 8th chakra sets your plan for this lifetime, for your incarnation. It's a silent part of you. It listens to you, but it's like you can ask it. You can't force it to direct you. There's this concept of your original spark. I like to call it as your soul spark. And that is your original frequency that began at the very, very beginning of your soul's experience. And that's the original essence that you take from incarnation to incarnation. It never changes. So what happens is, though, that energy, as it goes from lifetime to lifetime, it can lose its, let's say, potency. It can be obstructed. It can get lost. It can be, let's say, convoluted with attachments. And so this is what, in the work I do and what I'm talking about in my book, is how we can clear that and access that and resolve some karma that we haven't been able to figure out where the cause is. I know there's people out there teaching Akashic records and clearing karmic ancestral patterns and all that. And I do have trainings with that also. However, to do it succinctly, we have to go through the rhythm of clearing our first, in this incarnation, our physical body chakras, and then we can move up and access the information from the 8th chakra with the higher self. Again, it doesn't ever come into the physical body. It stays outside of you, but it influences this incarnation. So, for example, when you go from lifetime to lifetime, you can have karmic leftovers. And I spoke about it briefly the other day with the 5th chakra video. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch that 5th chakra video, because I talk about the past life aura. It's an energy field that sits just behind the 5th chakra at the back of the neck. Normally, it should be outside your auric field, but sometimes it gets pushed in. And so this is how between the 8th chakra and this past life aura, you can have references from other lifetimes. We can remove the energy that's influencing you in this lifetime and file it away into the Akashic records. These patterns, these leftovers from other karmic experiences, are the things that keep you separated from the divine. It blocks us from having that strong, clear connection and recognizing that there's a part or a spark of us that is that divine and that we're carrying that within us. When we work on and clear the 8th chakra, it's like we open up to the universe, a whole new realm of possibilities. And it's waiting for us to clear out because, as I said, we can carry these karmic lessons and just hangover information that we want to dissipate so that it's not affecting us. And because some of these patterns are just not useful anymore. They're not in present time. They're holdovers, hangovers from other times. The more clear we become, the more aligned our chakra system becomes, the more clear and succinct and loot the information that can come in from our higher self to this physical body, to living your life. And that's how we create flow. That's how we create and manifest without effort, is understanding that first you're an energy force, you're an energy field. And as we awaken, as our spiritual awakening is triggered, it's not about figuring out, okay, it's seductive to try and find out what you did in another life, but I really find that it's helpful to clear the patterns and the lessons. And I think the higher self, the 8th chakra, is an even more powerful direct path to getting there. YouTube wants you to give it a thumbs up if you like it. I appreciate that. The divine appreciate. My guides are popping in here. Somebody wants to speak up. And if you have some questions about your 8th chakra or maybe some karmic lessons that you're trying to dissolve or release, just leave me some comments below and I'll be happy to answer those for you. The other thing is, get started with my Stress Buster guided meditation. It's only 15 minutes. And if you don't have 15 minutes in your day to meditate, you need 30. Okay. That means you're way more active and busy and distracted. So we want to clear those energy blocks out so that you can start hearing your higher self speak to you and take the appropriate action to fulfill your lessons here in life and to have that divine heart and soul knowing you're doing the absolute right thing. That's the reason for all this. So the link will be in the description below. Go ahead and knock yourself out. I don't want you to get too spiritual on me. And yeah, subscribe so you don't miss one of my videos. I'll be back here live 11 a.m. Eastern time weekdays. So I'll look forward to seeing you again real soon. In the meantime, you just shine bright.